Hello, everyone. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith and Black Strat Time Report, and we got Spy Rally's back. So almost outside week, didn't quite make it on the weekly Spy, right? Last day of the month, last day of the quarter, and still closer to taking out this month's lows coming into the new month, new quarter. We were kind of hoping that this would follow through here, as opposed to gap fillage in the village and coming back up. But there was some all right, nice moves here. They were kind of clean. If you go here, there's your 2-2 reversal on the 30, and still no lower low as yet. And so potential outside day here again, the 313. So we'll see. So far, we got a new 60, and we're starting it off, but that 30 was real nice there. QQQ does make the outside week, all right, and still handily closer to taking out this month's lows, and what a quarter that was. Eugh. 3 months of there, but not weak enough to take all this stuff out and rallies back. And a lot of things did those 2-2-30 reversals right here, and still no lower low. I don't believe that was a lower low. Nope, still no lower low on the 30 and still working. If you go to diamonds, and they're all looking pretty similar, aren't they? 2 down, 2 up, and off they go, and no lower low. Not weak enough to get that outside week. But still, a rough quarter. Look at these 3 months here. Small cappers, so they're all starting to look very similar. And you can see that same play here. And you got your higher high. Didn't get the lower low out of this. So still a 2 up on the week. But on the month, rough quarter. And still a lot closer to taking out those lows. So we want to see how this quarter opens up. Because you got some distance to not be an inside quarter in a lot of these things. Or you're going down. So we'll see how that goes. If you go to, the gap list, STZ was a nice thing here too. Now backing off, but one of the things I talk about is watching the 30 and 60-minute gap list, right? So in the 30, you can see this two down, inside, back up. And so you guys want to look at those 30s and 60s 20 minutes after the hour and 10 minutes before the top of the hour to see if something will trigger the other. And so by that, I mean here, 2 down, inside 30, and if that works, that reversal is going to trigger that 2-2-60 reversal. Right, now it dries up a little bit, but it's not a bad little move there. It was over 230, 330, and got 237.81. We'll take a little bit of chunk out of that. Not seeing too much here. They all kind of looking similar as we rally back. We did see TLT bonds having a nice little week here. And the bonds setting up the monthly hammer. All right, so we want to see how these monthlies are going to set up coming in to the new month. But for TLT, brutal in here. But now you got a monthly hammer. We'll see how that goes going forward. We had a nice little morning for BNTX on the drugs here. And so, like when the market rallies back, I certainly want to see anybody who's taking out yesterday's highs, right? Because anybody short this thing, they got what they wanted. The market came in, and once it starts rallying back, now you're a 2-2 reversal on the week coming back up, setting up the monthly hammer. So we'll see BNTX and see how Moderna's doing with them. I think Moderna coming back. Yeah, a lot of things looking like the futures. But here's your 3-1-260 back up. If we go to some of the solars here, SEDG. Got your 2-day to the upside after getting your outside week. It's still doji on the month, so we'll see. But having a nice little day there in ENPH. The strat time, we always want to look for nice long red and green bars, and you got that. That's a 2-upper, right? So we'll see how those go. Right now, the market's still holding firm on the turnaround. UPS having a nice little turnaround there, too, on the 2-2-60 reversal and taking out the day here. And setting up another hammer here on the month. So we'll see because we want to see what coming into new month looks like. And Natty Gas getting hit. Natty on a Thursday. It's a Thursday big outside bar there. So for the month, and today just takes them out like that. So we'll see. Market just kind of hanging here right now. So one of the things we'll look for here. Let's get the scan going. See what we got going for inside months. All right. So there's a few that stand out. Teslers. All right. So if we're coming into the new month, Tesla's inside month, and we've known about that for a while. You got your outside week, but that's all you could get. But now you got an inside month, and you're closer to taking out these lows. And you can see that higher high here. So you got some lower lows to take out down in here if they want to clock this thing. So we'll see. Also, with XLE, we know XLE is a big outside month. Here, finally triangles the out, and you're going to have Oxy, however, stays as inside month. Closer to taking out the lows, you get some distance to take this thing out. But it is what it is. Coinbase holding on. Barely. And we know Bitcoin's been getting rocked here, so we'll keep an eye on stuff like that. But going forward today, we'll see if SPY's going to be strong enough to be an outside day back to the upside. Still a heavy week, still a heavy month, but the end of the month is here and now starting to back off. We'll see if we finally get that lower low off that 30. Yeah, it's close. We're getting there. So still a summer market, a little sleepy out there. So played close to the vest, really. We're taking a lot of profits as opposed to riding stuff because, as you can see, things turning back and forth. All right, it's going to do it for today. I'm Russ Smith, Smith the Black, Strat Time Report.